Hey, it's NPR's Book of the Day. I'm Andrew Limbong. Shout out to everyone hosting Thanksgiving today. I am right there in the trenches with you. If all is going according to plan, my turkey should be in the last stages of its dry brine, and the gravy should already be made, and most of the sides should be assigned to various guests. But if you are feeling a little stressed out about it, today's interview is a bit of a palate cleanser. The cookbook author, Mark Bittman, has got a new one out called How to Cook Everything Kids, all about getting children more engaged in the kitchen. NPR's Ayesha Rascoe decided to put him up to the test, inviting him over to her place to help her and her 3 kids cook something up. And the results are, just give it a listen.
Hey there, it's Tamara Keith from the NPR Politics Podcast, and I will keep this quick. Giving Tuesday is almost here, the perfect time to support the independent news source you rely on to stay informed. Please give today at donate.npr.org. And thank you.
Instead of scrolling mindlessly, engage mindfully with the NPR app. With a mix of on-demand news, stories from this station, and your favorite podcast, you can relax without shutting off your brain. Download the NPR app today.
Oh, no! It's okay. We can rinse it off.
Cooking in the kitchen with kids can be a challenge.
Annalise, where are you?
I know what you're thinking. Why do that? The mess, the chaos. But that's the whole point of Mark Bittman's new cookbook, How to Cook Everything Kids. Getting your young chefs into the kitchen to get them comfortable with cooking. And I can't tell you to do it if I'm not willing to do it myself. Here are my 3 kids.
My name's Gabrielle and I'm 8 years old. I am Reggie and I am 11 years old.
So say your name. Who are you?
Goga.
Okay, what's your real name?
I am Annalise and I'm 7 years old.
And here's Mark Bittman.
No, Goga.
Go.
He bravely joined us to show how it's done because, true confession, y'all, I don't usually cook.
So we're going to make 2 types of chicken today. We're going to make what we call chicken Mark nuggets and also chicken breasts with orange sauce.
Everybody need to start washing their hands? Mark, did you cook as a kid?
They're already cooking more than I cooked when I was their age, even if this is the first time. I mean, I made scrambled eggs, hamburgers, that kind of thing.
Okay.
But I really didn't start cooking until I was about 18.
We start with the chicken Mark nuggets, like McNuggets, but not like McNuggets. You get what I'm saying? For one, the crispy coating comes from Corn Flakes.
Okay, you ready for the fun part? Your brother and your sister are going to be so jealous. Crush them.
Crush them.
You washed your hands, right?
Yeah. You can use your hand.
Good recipe.
As we crunch away, my kids really get into it.
Summer cooking.
Why Corn Flakes? Why are we doing?
Well, it tastes better than breadcrumbs.
It tastes better than breadcrumbs.
Lots of fun.
Okay.
Pretty easy.
And so you thought about the fun too.
There's sort of more leeway in here. Like, if I were writing a cookbook for you, I don't think I'd tell you to eat cornflakes for dinner. But I mean, there's a little more sort of child-friendly or child-familiar ingredients in here.
Gabrielle reads the next step.
Cut the chicken into chunks of 2 inches long.
Yes, I let my kids use knives, and yes, I thought twice about it.
We don't want to go to the hospital. We want to make sure.
I know how to.
I mean, grown-ups can do this stuff, you know? If you're feeling nervous.
But they're enjoying
It's
it.
blooded.
It's not. That's just.
It's blood.
Yeah, as long as it's not your blood, we're fine. Rich, can you take this?
Off the cutting board into a bowl of milk. And then the completely crushed cornflakes. Reggie lined our Mark nuggets up on a greased baking sheet.
Yeah, a little gently. Don't just drop it.
Don't drop it from a height.
Drop it.
You've never had as much fun in your life, right? Better than video games. Reg? Close?
Yeah.
They were then finally ready for the oven. Messy, yes, but my kids did great. How to Cook Everything Kids is Mark Bittman's latest addition to his How to Cook Everything series. There are recipes for blueberry muffins and for baked ziti and for pizzilla, a thin crust pizza, along with lively drawings, a basic guide to spices, and all sorts of useful information for first-time cooks of all ages.
It's really spelled out.
Okay.
But, the funny thing is, since the book came out, I met all these grown-ups who were like, I could use this book.
I'm sure, because I'm thinking
is pretty good.
A lot of adults are like, yeah, I need something
'Cause people
simplified
are afraid
too.
to cook.
Yes, yeah. But our fear, it's fallen away just in time for a more sophisticated but not difficult recipe: orange chicken. Here's Gabrielle again.
Spread the flour out in.
We combine flour and salt in a mixing bowl. Reggie, standing on a step stool, mans the stove with Mark. They heat up a skillet with butter and oil, and Reggie sautés his first chicken.
Take this guy. You're going to scrape like that.
It's going to turn into a gas.
I am so proud.
What are the great skills that you think you can or special skills that you can teach kids in the kitchen?
Other than math.
Math.
Chemistry.
Because that is boiling, and when it's boiling, some of the water in there is turning into a gas, right? You knew that.
Yeah.
I'll hold this.
Thanks. Yeah.
Where did the idea for this cookbook come from?
We want kids to know what real food is. Yeah. And the only way to know what real food is to have experience with it. If you're doing all takeout, all frozen food, all fast food, then you never have any experience with cutting up a chicken, piece of butter, boiling some potatoes. This isn't so much about making kids cook, It's about getting kids into the kitchen. But it's not like you're going to send the kids into the kitchen and say, go make chicken and orange sauce, please.
And maybe it's not like an everyday thing, but on a special one day a week, once a month, once every 2 weeks, you could have a special let's try to cook together day.
I think if you did this once a week, it would really, if not singling you out, if people did this once a week or really even once a month and made an occasion out of it, it would really change the kids' lives. So I need you to do this once every 2 weeks.
Once every 2 weeks.
And report back.
Okay.
I'll come next year. We'll see how it's going.
We'll see how advanced they've gotten. Look at that. Crispy brown, golden.
It looks great.
Smell good too. The moment of truth.
How does it taste? Gotta use your words.
Good. I like it. Pretty good.
Overall, I'd say mission accomplished. And they like the orange chicken too.
Will you invite me for dinner sometime?
Yeah.
That was Mark Bittman. His new book is How to Cook Everything Kids.
Okay, hugs. I gotta go. Hugs.
Hey fam, Scott Simon here. I'm in my fundraising era. Had a little help from Gen Z on this script. NPR is always cooking, no cap. So when I say Giving Tuesday is coming, I think you understand the assignment. Please donate today. Make your gift at donate.npr.org. Thanks, bestie.
If you're the kind of person whose idea of a good party conversation starts with, I heard it on NPR, it might be time to take your super fandom seriously. Deck yourself out in style. NPR swag, from t-shirts to ball caps to the almighty NPR tote, are all at 25% off through December 1st at shop.npr.org.
The marketing for the movie Wicked has been inescapable. There's all the green and pink merch, and Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo have been everywhere, but does the movie live up to the hype? We know you've been waiting for this one. We've seen Wicked, and we have thoughts, and we'll get to them all, including some weirdly heated opinions on Defying Gravity. Listen to the Pop Culture Happy Hour podcast from NPR.